Hi guys! So today's video is going to be troubleshooting the Ruck. I have found a lot of people lately have been expressing their distaste for the Ruck and find it an uncomfortable carry, especially on their shoulders. So today I'm going to show you some little tips and tricks that you can use to have a more comfortable Ruck for you to carry your baby with. So I'm going to put my daughter on my back the way that I normally see people Ruck, and then I'm going to show you the changes that you can make it more comfortable. So I've got an Omega Organics wrap, and you can see that there's differences in colors, so you can sort of keep track of what I'm doing. First thing is you're going to get your baby on your back the way that you're most comfortable. It's alright. I Superman toss my daughter and bring the wrap around. And then people pin the top rail in their mouth. And they usually make the top rail really, really snug, quite tight, and then make a deep seat with the wrap. And then they go over and they tighten the top rail as tight as they can. And then they tighten the rest of it strand by strand, or so they think. And then they bring it around the leg and forward. So the top rail goes super tight. And then they gather the rest of it up and around. And sometimes they'll bounce and tie it off here. And what they'll find is after a period of time, their child will sink lower and lower into the ruck, and it will start digging close to their neck. And to compensate for this, they'll often find the top rail and yank on it to bring their child closer. And as you can see, if I grab that top rail, it will pull her closer, but it doesn't create a permanent solution, and your baby tends to fight once you start doing that. So what I suggest is you bring your wrap forward, and let's just pretend like I just swung my daughter up onto my back. You gather the top rail, but you don't pull on it tight. You're making sure that it's snug, but not digging into your child. And you can pin it under your chin, or if you prefer, in your teeth. And then you pull the wrap down again, just like last time, except this time, what you're going to do that's going to make a difference, that's okay, sweetie. Is, first off, you're not going to make a seat, but you are going to make sure that it's gathered here on the bottom. Second, you're going to grab the side and do what's called sandwiching the rails. So you bring the bottom of the wrap, the bottom rail, up inside, and sort of fold your wrap in half, which is called sandwiching. Next, you'll take one leg and lightly put it between your legs. You're not trying to pull hard on it. You're just trying to keep it in place. Then you grab the top rail and snug it up. But especially what you want to be watching for is this top section of the wrap that's right next to it, about the top third. And you're going to be making sure that that area is snug and snugging up the rest. And then when you have about a third or half of it left, which is pretty easy to tell because you have it sandwiched so you can identify it, you're going to stop there and gather the rest. Bringing the wrap back around, you will grab the part that is creating the seat, and you're going to pin it using this tail there. So there isn't a seat, but your wrap is secured. I'm going to do it again on this side, so I snug up the top rail, and I pay special attention to snug that section right next to it, and tighten to about halfway, pull up, over, grab the section that's made the seat, and pin it. And you bring it around, do a quick bounce, and tie off in the front. So this is really great because that top third is what is usually creating slack, and having your child sink as you're wrapping. So by focusing on it rather than just the top rail, your baby's going to fight you less and they're going to stay more secure. So that's what's wrong with the Ruck today, and hopefully we fix that problem for you.